Welcome back to another quick tip with Darian. This time I'm covering adding GNSS metadata fields to ESRI field maps. A quick overview of this subject. When would these fields be needed? Anytime you're trying to prepare for high accuracy data collection, or you have plotted points or drawn in boundaries on a satellite base map, or just need more accuracy than geocoding can provide. Why does GNSS metadata matter? Because it ensures and protects the integrity of your data, whether it's your own company or a company you're working with that requires this verification of resources. These are the fields that will be added today. You can pause here if you'd like to review some of these details on the list. And can you add these after exporting or publishing? Technically, yes, through ArcGIS Pro or ArcGIS Online, and I'm going to show you an example of that right now. In ArcGIS Pro, we can copy features, export features, or create a new feature class. Here I'm going to create a new feature class, and I'm just going to name it Area Anomalies, and give it an alias, and I'm making a point layer. I have a pre-prepared CSV for my fields, but I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of extra just for an example. I'm going to add description as a text field, and as you can see, it automatically allows null values. You can change the data type for each field created, and in the field properties, you can assign the alias, a default, and a domain if you have one previously created, as well as control the character length. Confirm your coordinate system values and elevation, as well as the rest of your configuration settings, then press Finish. The tool will automatically notify you if you have any errors and attempt to fix them on its own. Next, I want to navigate to the Contents page, open the attribute table, and confirm everything that was created. As of right now, there are no fields to record the type of equipment, accuracy level, or sources that we'll be collecting with. So in the geoprocessing toolbox, I'm going to add metadata fields using the anomalies field class that I just created. And it immediately adds the fields that we're wanting here. For an example to use inside of the Fieldmaps app, I'm going to go ahead and create some features. Just plot some points on this map for us to view in the field. Once I create these, I do want to fill in some of the attributes. So we'll go ahead and select the snapping tool and select. It doesn't matter which attribute you fill out, it just needs some sort of content. While doing this, be sure to confirm your basic geometry is captured. And I'm going to do that for all of these points that I created. Clear the selection and make sure to save my edits. If you prefer to do this on ArcGIS Online, you can create a new feature layer and designate that it needs metadata fields right from the get-go. If you're working with a layer that's already been created, go ahead and select the feature layer, click on the Data tab, and switch over to the Fields view on the top right in order to verify the information you currently have available. If I create a new item and create a feature layer from an existing feature, select the feature layer that you have in mind that may have attributes or domains that you've already established. We can add GPS metadata fields, Z values, or M values if we'd like. I'll toggle on the switch for Add Metadata Fields and leave on Z and M values as well. I'm just going to name it something slightly different, and then I'm going to add the fact that it does include metadata this time. When the process is complete, it'll take you to the Overview page. From here, I can navigate to the Data tab and just verify that all the fields that I wanted to add are included in the list. Now I want to go to the Settings tab and change some things in here real quick. We want to be able to enrich our data in the Fieldmaps app, so we want to make this layer editable and updatable. Then click Save. And then I'm going to open in Fieldmaps Designer. In this application, it is required to convert the pop-up or configure the forms in order to enable collection tools. Otherwise, they won't show up in the app. I'm just going to edit the ones that are currently there. So I'm going to change the condition field to a combo box, and just for simplicity's sake, make it just good or bad. So we're done here. We can go ahead and save. This is the information we'll be using in our demo. I just want to quickly note that you can create layers with metadata fields from a new map or from an existing map in Fieldmaps Designer as well. Opening Fieldmaps, we can see that the collection tool is now available. And we're going to press the compass tool to navigate to our first point. If I open up the details, there's nothing here as of right now. And this is going to be a little bit different from the typical collection because we don't want to press Update Point, but we want to press the My Location button and then Submit. This is because we're updating the points that we plotted in ArcGIS Pro. New points will be created using the traditional method. And now if we open the details, we can see that that point has been updated with all the GNSS metadata fields that we want. Thanks for listening and tune in for another tip.